downward action that he used.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Still only 1 out in the inning. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's Davey.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. A bouncer to the left side. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Digging in now, Jazz Chisholm hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set, now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Back goes Grisham. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Into the box now, Brian De La Cruz. And he puts it on the ground to second. Barehanded for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Jimmy Cordero will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Cordero primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground, and when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, 1 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Nope,
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Popped him up. Guerrero in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter,
Ready to take his hacks again, Tommy Pham, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play. And welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Thank you, Heidi. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Need to get it going soon. It's new inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And you can see on the graphic his total for the year places him 3rd best on the San Diego roster. Eric Hosmer is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Francisco Mejia, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. Machado ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple, and with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
Popped him up. Guerrero backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ready now, Esteban Quiroz, runner in scoring position with Sugan. This one's down to third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. One for. Now in the box, Brandon Lau. He's tasked with starting the Marlins 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Pete Alonso will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Pete Alonso.
No balls and 1 strike. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 11 home runs, 27 driven in. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly, and quickly there are 2 away. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
At the plate, Jazz Chisholm. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1 for the Marlins on. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. Marlene Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 66.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And it's quickly 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. On to first, and it's dropped. Over to third, but it's thrown away. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Tommy Pham comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-1 ball game. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. And in steps Manny Machado. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.